talk to you a little bit today about 5 habits of holy people, and actually I can't take complete credit for this video excerpt I want to give you, and I want to actually give the credit to Chris Stefanik. I actually had a chance to meet Chris briefly and heard him speak at our parish here recently, and one of the things that I was doing research work with when I was in graduate school was Maslow's pyramid hierarchy. In one of the other videos that you may have seen on my website and on the CMG booking site, I talked a lot about Maslow's pyramid, and the very premise and the foundation of the pyramid is basic needs. And basic needs were very important to Jesus. There were many times that Jesus was found washing people's feet. He was serving them food. Basic needs were critical, and just basic security. We know that people can't accomplish the greatness that God had envisioned for them to have without having these basic needs in their lives. And kids are the first habit of holy people and of a saint is to love yourself. And Jesus framed this well in Mark 12:31 in saying to love your neighbor as yourself. And it sounds selfish to love ourselves first. You could even throw Justin Bieber into the mix. He's got the song "Love Yourself," but it's comical about how in a very selfish society, sometimes being selfish isn't wrong. We have to take care of ourselves. We want to live a long life. We've got to exercise. We've got to do some personal things, and so many parents oftentimes feel a little guilty for taking time away from their kids and family to go do something personal, and some people don't. But I think it's what's in your heart. If taking time away from your family, where your heart really is, to go do something personal to re-energize yourself, it's important. Right now I'm filming from the beach in California, in Ventura, where I started my life as a young adult. And my wife and I, we escaped for a few days together to come back to where we met, where we dated, where we were engaged, and where we got married and started our family. And we've been here twice together over the years by ourselves without the kids. And while we feel a little guilty leaving them, it's very healthy. Jesus wants this for our marriages, and he wants us to have this for ourselves, so we can reach out and be good to other people. Have it. I remember when I was a rescue diver back in Sioux City, Iowa, where I grew up. I remember we had to wrap our heads around the whole process of we had to keep ourselves safe in order to save and rescue the people we were training to rescue. And so that wasn't always an easy thing to do and to wrap your head around, because you just wanted to rush out into what you were doing sometimes and rescue or save a child that had drowned. And so we had to do that. Flying out here, I'm reminded on the airplane, they're going through all the safety checks, and of course no one's paying attention half the time, and they're telling you, if the plane were ever to go down, use your seat as a flotation device. And then they talk about the oxygen. The flight attendant puts it over their face, and what they always tell you to do before you help your children, put the oxygen on yourself first. So the whole guiding principle behind this is that Jesus wants us to take care of ourselves, so we can help take care of others. We have to keep ourselves healthy. So one of the things I want you to think about with this that Chris really emphasized well in his talk that I heard was in loving ourselves, how do we think about ourselves? Do we think positively or do we think negatively? People who are great athletes, people who are very successful people in business, whatever it is that they do, they think positively about themselves. There may be times when they maybe beat themselves up a little bit because they knew that they were better at, maybe they could have performed better, maybe they could have done a better job than they did, but they think very positively about themselves. And we have so many kids struggling with self-worth and self-confidence in our country and in the world, and they don't need to do that. We want to grow and improve, and we should reflect and at times realize we can be better versions of ourselves and who we are, but we need to think positively about ourselves, and we should. God loves us for just who we are, and he knows that we're going to improve in time, and we're going to come to him, and we're going to repent and get back on track. But we can't do that if we're going to constantly beat ourselves up and think bad about ourselves. Habit number 2 is to pray. We take for granted how important prayer is in building a relationship with God, and it's the basic premise upon how we get to just be comfortable and just talking to God. Um, it's not a natural thing to just kind of talk in our own heads, even though we think about things from time to time alone in the privacy of our own thoughts. But God's there. He's always there listening. He's always waiting. And it's such a beautiful way of starting the day, just waking up and saying thank you for waking me up today. The alternative would be that I'm not here with an opportunity to love the people I love and to do His will each day. So one of the things I want you to think about in prayer is St. Teresa of Calcutta said that her secret was very simple, and it was to simply pray. And the more I've been around holy people, especially priests and nuns and sisters over the years, their secret is to pray, and they pray often. And my wife and I went to daily mass at the mission here in San Buenaventura the other day, and it was just such a peaceful way of starting the day. And we both said, we wish we could do this more with our work schedules. It's not always possible to do that, but you can see why it's just a great way to center and start the day. A great way of a tool, if you will, to get prayer into your more daily life that my wife and I started using several years ago now was an app that I heard about at our church at a men's group called Laudate. It's spelled Laudate. You can find it on your app search on your phone, on your iPhones or your smartphones, and it's a great app. They have daily readings. They have a whole rosary and chaplet section where you can do an interactive rosary where you pray, go through the weeds, and teach your kids how to pray the rosary and the mysteries. It's got the mysteries set up by day specifically. They also have an interactive version where they have recordings. So if you're in the car and you want to do a rosary on the way to work, or if you're on vacation with your family, you want to start your trip in prayer, you have an interactive where you have someone guiding the rosary there for you, and it's just very peaceful. There's music to it. Habit number 3 is to share your faith, and this is to evangelize. It's not something people usually grow up learning how to do and being told to do. But it's so important to share your faith, but not to go around and drive everybody crazy with what you know about your faith. I mean, we all know the premise that Jesus talked about, to pray in private, not out in the street corners where like the hypocrites do. We want to be very candid about how we pray, and we want to be discreet in some regards as well. But looking for opportunities to reach people, that's the key. I've been asked to talk to people about how to evangelize in the workplace. That's always a really big topic for adults, and you just can't run around at work driving everybody crazy with religion or preaching it, and you can get yourself fired, and that's not the goal of evangelizing. But it's to wait patiently for an opportunity and know the Spirit's working through you, that a person's open at that moment, and you talk to them a little bit. And maybe you don't do it directly at work, but maybe you invite them out. Go out for a coffee, go out for a beer or a glass of wine or something. Just get out in a social environment where you can open up to them a little bit and ask them, how their faith is, and just let them talk and listen. And they're obviously going to be open to it at that time. So habit number 4 is friendship, and there's a lot of things we can talk about with friendship, but we know how important friendships were to Jesus. As he reached out to his disciples, as he made friends with people along his path. Just being in relation with people in friendships is so important. I remember when I was first teaching science as a science teacher in Camarillo, California, there was a movie that had come out, and I used to show it in my classes when I taught space science, and it was the movie Contact, and it had Jodie Foster and Matt McConaughey in it. And there was a scene in the movie where Matt McConaughey talked about, the world has evolved to a point at that point in time where we have all these tools of technology to communicate: email, cell phones, texting, all the more communication tools than ever before, yet the world felt so alone and so cut off from each other. It's just so true. I mean, it's even worse today than it was back 20 years ago when I started teaching and that movie came out. We feel so cut off and so disconnected, and sometimes removing the technology allows the relationships to exist because we have to interface in person. We don't interface through. One of the most important things adults need to do better, in my opinion, and myself included, is we need more positive modeling in front of our kids, whether it's at home or at school, at sports. Kids need to see more positive leadership modeled, and our actions modeled for them. And they just, when you think about it, how often do kids see that? We're so busy just getting in the X's and O's, the curriculum during the day, the plays at a practice, and we miss the moral and spiritual pieces that are sitting right in front of our kids, and we're just completely missing it half the time. So I want to talk to you just briefly within this fourth habit of friendship about how important it is for us to model what good friendship looks like, and it starts with our marriages at home. We all make mistakes. We don't interact the way we're supposed to in front of our kids at times, whether it's highly inappropriate or a little bit inappropriate, but our kids need to see us interact in a positive way. Just a case in point, I coached my son's baseball team again this summer, but it's been a couple years since I had coached, and he was struggling a bit with his class of boys at school making good friends. A lot of the boys just weren't very welcoming, they weren't very inclusive, and our son Nathan's just a very quiet boy, and I took 7 boys off of his baseball team. These boys had been together for 5 months, all last spring, from January when they started workouts through the end of the school year when the season ended. These kids barely knew each other, and at the end of the summer when I worked with them, we did tons and tons of modeling, not just the X's and O's of the baseball game, but the concept of how to interact with each other in a positive way, how to treat a teammate, how to treat someone that's not as good or is a little quirky and not cool maybe like you and your friends are, but just how to work with those differences and make them strengths. And at the end of the summer, my son comes back to school, and going to lunch isn't a stressful thing anymore. He's got 7 friends he's looking forward to seeing, and the dynamics are just a lot stronger. So just look for ways of helping younger people that you're around and you influence to learn how to properly build friendship. It's important. So Chris's mentioning of the 5th holy habit of saints is to what he calls reboot, and this is where we basically refocus, you replan and reorganize your life a bit, and then you re-engage, and you just reinsert yourself back in the way you were meant and want to insert, that God's calling you to reinsert yourself back into life. This is a hard phase for people. It means you have to break habits that oftentimes you've been doing for a long time. Sometimes habits that maybe you don't want to break. You enjoy the path that you're on, but now through this reflection that it's a bit selfish and it's causing some damage to people. This is the beauty. This is where God sees you sacrificing something for Him to do His will, and this is what we're called to do. To do these hard things at times, and in doing them, He's so proud of us, and He can bless us and favor us in the way that He did with Jesus when Mary and Joseph lost Him in the temple, and it specifically said, and He found favor with the Lord because He obeyed His parents and left and went home with them. This is what God's waiting to do for us. And so, I tell people, you're never really going to know how much God is going to bless your life until you completely submit to Him, and this is where we submit. So we re-engage, we go back and replan the things that we need to do differently and refocus, and then